And we are live here on Twitch. I'm your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening as we continue our little wait for Lewis's soiree. We have 13 days of in-game calendar to go. And I've just seen that my camera is obscuring that, so let's quickly change sides. So as you can see, we've got 13 days until the soiree begins, so we have our time to do whatever we like with.
Right.
All we have to do is wait for the soiree. I gotta admit, I'm kind of nervous. Let's distract ourselves, do something else while we wait. Let's say someone wants to see you. Want to take a look for him?
So let's see who it is. Ah, Brigitte wants to chat to us, does she? Okay, I'll say Alonso not seen a connection of him anywhere, so... Yes, an igniter based in Grand Trad. Sets out for revenge on the extremist village, but finds, well, nothing, so she's suspicious of the church. Let's find out more.
Our world is filled with such senseless anguish.
Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Yes, let's go and talk to the merchant class. Oh, that's interesting. She's not here. Who are you? The Watchman, eh? Let's quickly save our game on a separate slot, just in case something weird happens here, people. Because we want to know what happened to Brigitte's doggo. Apparently it has something to do with the Septian Church. An Elden kid? You one of Lady Brigitte's contacts, then? I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid through. And you're Elden sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose.
I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers?
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village, a front for criminal fiends, torched thanks to renowned Igniter merchant, Lady Brigitte Lycaon.
At this time!
Those fearmongers cried at the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people were unarmed.
Hear ye, hear ye!
However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigitte! 3 cheers for magic igniters! Meanwhile, good evening, Aiden. How goes? Well, we just found out apparently Brigitte's being blamed for the burning down of the village of those poor creatures. So that's a good start to the evening. How are you doing? Yes, Monday indeed with the tearful, sorrowful look. I totally understand.
There you have it. But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-Igniter group. It was a Sanctus Church, or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see the Igniters as the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
In short, this is a warning. From here on, there's nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. What do you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance, and the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
And yes, taking the dog was extreme cruelty, and we need to get the dog back.
In those days.
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided. From then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. Made myself an underling at the same church that killed my friends. Still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next. So I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be.
Listen.
I know you're scared, but you can't give in to them.
Shut up.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! With all you must have been through, how can you live a life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? Yeah, Brigitta's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain in my heart.
Why? Why did you?
So it significantly reduced the mad cost of studying the merchant lineage, and we got a significant increase in the exchange rate at Mag Exchange now. Flint, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there?
Right.
Hope. It sounds like a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. Please don't be a romance flag. Please don't do that. No, I don't want that. Please don't. Waited until she fell asleep before I left the room. We got some mag for it.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Yeah, see, I've got quite a few of them to do, so this is the Persona problem. I agree. Yeah, it seems much more friendly to me as well, Avian. It just doesn't seem right, does it? That's why I'm like, don't do this to me, please don't. Plus, Gallica would get jealous. Look at her sat on Flint's shoulder. Gallica won't stand for it. We've done what we can, but I can't seem to sit still. What do you say we find someone to help while we wait? We get ourselves busy, we get more support in the same breath. It's a good idea.
Right.
Is that... We have another Demi-Fiend and Pixie, or another Nahabino and Amonazako as well.
This ain't so much to see. Wanna look for him?
Yeah, so Heismay's immediately come to mind. However, we can also get Maria up as well, get her up to rank 6. There's Barden too, so there's quite a few of them to do. We'll start with Heismay's though, because I've kind of not done his for a while. I do also think I need to give him back. Do we need to give him back his treasure? Ah, that's it. I don't know where they are, but it should look for clues in the notebook. Right. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Huh?
Hey, listen!
I just got a trophy for consulting Gallica. I'm not going to complain at a free trophy, but I don't know how I got it. I don't know what I did there. Yeah. Okay, Heismay admits he cannot settle on the place to bury his son's remains. Oh, yes. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Let's go find him. Watch it now, he'll be right behind us. No, he's inside the gauntlet runner.
Ah, it's you.
Once I get more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do to myself. I don't suppose I can ask for your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... You're probably right, Avian. It's probably to do with the amount of times it has to be. I happened across a nice place the other day. Yeah. Let's go.
Thanks.
You'll go then. In that case, I hate to ask, but could you teleport us to Martira? How did you find it if you weren't teleported to Martira?
Huh.
Plenty of new graves. Possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't hurt my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
That means...
Should we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a little bit further. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Perhaps pattering footsteps and from beast among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Maybe too dangerous.
True.
I can't start the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind.
Got it.
Okay, let's do that then.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All you Jeeves travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some built an altar at home, some scattered their bones in the sea, some buried them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end. When I was younger, I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I suddenly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
No.
Of course it's my concern.
listen.
You really are unlike anyone else I've ever met.
Then,
Might we take the gauntlet around again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Where are we going to now then? Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Everything okay?
Did you pick up some sand monsters nearby?
no.
No. This place just looks similar to a meadow my son used to love. Though it's not the same.
My son,
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, it's as if he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know 'tis just an empty fantasy. Endured so much pain.
my apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face.
But
And yet... Do you want to keep looking for somewhere else?
not so.
No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. That sweet smell in the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You just now remembering about your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, far sweeter than any I've known.
Come on.
I'd like if we could visit your town, Heisme. I wonder if my son will feel the same. I never even gave him a chance to see my village before he died. There is no room for hesitation, especially for my son's sake. He deserves no less than to have every option considered.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd have never realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Heisme's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude.
He.
The aloof hermit, Heisme, keeper and inheritor of the feast virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to
A
blossom.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
Ah, we can now learn to be an assassin. So we've gone from thief to assassin. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Back to Briarhaven Tavern. This time we don't have any, we don't have anyone who wants to speak to us at night by the sounds of it. Let's take a quick look. Our guides. Yeah, they're all, like if I try Alonso, for example.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Ah, so we need to raise wisdom in order to get him. Right, the question is, if I go to my... So my wisdom at the moment is level 2, so I think I need to get to level 3. I probably need to get to level 3 wisdom in order to be able to consult with Alonso.
So,
Wonderful.
right?
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Wonderful.
Oh, I didn't want to do that either. Yes, it's the one with the looking glass. I might quickly go speak to
No,
more
where
actually.
was I?
I've not been academia in a while.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Indeed, but first things first, we go check the kitty. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if only for a moment.
Welcome.
So it's like he's currently learning the healer rank, but can now get the assassin. He needs to get thief rank to 20 and have 9,000 mag, which we
I
have.
see.
Comes with lurking nightblade, steel. Then he also gets curse chant, which inflicts hex on all enemies. Assassinate, which is heavy dark damage to one enemy, which may kill target. So, Madoon kind of move, basically. Increase evasion by 5%. Increase evasion against electric. And then deal weak physical flash to one enemy and absorb MP. And it may also kill the target. That sounds almost busted. Let's do it.
Fascinating.
The assassin. This is the archetype you sensed from Heismay's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept knave, a shadow who robs the wicked of destiny, exposing their falsehoods to the light of day.
All right.
9,000 mag is required to channel the assassin for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it?
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I want to entrust Heisman with this power.
Of course.
Then heroes of valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept thief. Yeah. If thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall both bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief. The pinnacle, the assassin. A life in shadow inevitably leads here. I will struggle onward, for the sake of a world where all may live in peace. Well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but take this as a token of my thanks. I'll have them.
Power swells forth.
Oh yeah, for that one you need to get to rank 7, so there are all the level 3s are hidden. Yeah. So I need to complete some of these. I need to do some grinding with that lot. But for now, we shall back out.
Oh,
Do you wish to leave this place?
you'll come again, won't you?
Then I bid you farewell and good luck. Right, so trying to find someone with the looking glass here in Brylehaven.
Wonderful.
Of course we will. There's a kitty to be patted. Yes, we will be back.
Wonder if I could have been one
Sly
of
Lewis's gauntlet runner in Tarbers make me jealous. Maybe you should join his private army too. Oi, you promised you'd only have one drink. Getting smashed the sign over, Lewis. If word gets out, you'll be discharged and worse. Huh? In the past, you admired Lewis, didn't ya? You was telling tales about how he could hunt humans without an igniter. That's not drunken nonsense you're spouting now. I've heard nasty rumours about that magic sword of his, but still.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity. What am I gonna do? Eh?
Gone clammy all over.
Right?
Oh, it's the wrong option. Sorry, Gallica.
Grand, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the looking glass that I need. I need to find someone who's got the looking glass.
Wonderful.
Hey, elder newcomer. Used to life in Brylehaven yet? The sea here at night is beautiful. Listen to the sound of the waves forever. But if Lord Lewis ordered it, I'd burn this whole city to the ground. You're one of us now. So if the order comes down, be ready. Here, take this. Small gift for a new friend. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. The elitist flag. For this sworn oath, precondition yourself for what must be done.
Wonderful.
You had me at loot. You had me at loot. Recently heard a monster sunk a well-built ship, cargo and all. On a day still as glass, with neither wind nor waves, no less. Fie. Seems like we won't be able to go to sea for the moment, but between Brylehaven's stalwart sabres and our fine ships, can't anything be done? These days sailing out there is tantamount to suicide, but well, if we had some sort of aquatic gauntlet runner... Aquatic gauntlet runner? Chop through the waves. Right, let's go to another area of town because we can.
How's it going?
Want to head somewhere else? It's my little boat's time to shine.
You got it.
Merchant's Bazaar? You got it, I'll have you there in no time. That's not no time, that's extremely slowly. And I think... Oh, what are these two saying?
Oh, it's you.
My dear, you haven't brought the money for me like a good boy, have you?
Here, look, I want my last bet. This is enough, innit?
Indeed. Well then, look at you. Tonight may just be special.
Haha. Meanwhile, I notice an exclamation mark over that person's head. Is that a quest? If it is, let's find it.
Say this.
I'm in trouble now.
Damn it all. My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these fool-horns are hardly an ideal canvas from outstanding workmanship.
Hey, what's got you hollering like that?
Oh, I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. But my technique has progressed to a level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail they try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's too bad. If only it was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique.
Oh, well, that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently, within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called August, whose horn surpasses all others. But that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve.
I'm in trouble now.
Oh, I think the task can only be completed by someone who demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. If only someone like that was about. Very, very subtle, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is! You're the young candidate everyone's talking about! Yes, of course, you could save me in my darkest hour.
What's with the theatrics? It's obvious he recognized you right away. Whatever, you're gonna just give us a reward for this, right?
Of course, my pockets are overflowing with advanced patrons and countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the August within the nest of monsters known as the Forsaken Tower, located north of town.
Please?
If you want more details and inform me, you best bet. This should be one of the greatest catch, that's happening in the industry.
Let's give it a shot.
We have no deadline and it's quite a challenging one actually. It does increase courage,
Gotta
which
get
is...
prepared.
Wait, let's get to the greatest catch to speak to the informant then. That's a tavern in the Inn District.
Say there.
Yep, so we can go and do that later. That's another quest picked up.
Isn't
Meanwhile-
this grand?
Is that a gambling game? I know that there's some dice over that guy's head. Does this mean we can gamble?
What's up?
You're the elder everyone's been whispering about, aren't you? I enjoyed the performance you gave at the exhibition of the brave. It was quite a gamble to offer as sanctuous as your head. So guts, and probably no small amount of skill. Seems to me you got a gift for making your own luck and swinging the odds in your favour. Take it from a gambler. Maybe I'll press that luck of yours. I run a special bet on the tournament participants right now. Care to take a punt?
Hang on.
Wait, you seriously lose money in here? Who knows how far this has back?
Oh, say your fairy friend, have I? Can't have that. How about you decide after I've explained it though, alright? It's a bet on the rank of a certain young elder candidate. That'll be you, mind. Your wager is... Here, you know what? How about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, I'll pay you back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, isn't it?
Is he serious? What's the catch? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a scam. See, no skin off my nose. House doesn't win by forcing the bets. You can trust my eye. I know you have a talent for making your own luck. If you're interested, you know where to find me. In other words, you can gamble on what you're going to be. Do I want to go for a debate? No, I don't, actually. Because what I want to do is find where I can raise my wisdom.
Well met, eh? Frankly,
So this is all the support a pagan can muster at a Sanctus event? Oh, Yufa, I'm so sorry. That attempt to this plan was madness from the start. Potential candidate, potential follower.
blooming heat.
Young man. Young man.
Why do I get the feeling if we try to go in here, we'll get in trouble? No. No, we won't. Oh, it's the recruitment centre. Is this where you can get information on quests? Ah, I think it is.
Welcome.
It's all about the tournament. They should allocate more manpower into slaying the monsters. Anyway, here to look at the contracts. And unfortunately, we've already got it. I do need to actually talk to them, though, to get information on that target. So, that's 2 things I need from the informant now. So, we've got that to our aid.
Say there. Young man.
What have you got to tell me?
Hey, you there?
Hey, you know those crystals that float up in the sky? They look like flying creatures, but they're actually a type of magla. They can be collected in alpine regions and used for gauntlet runner parts. Meanwhile, good evening, Luddy Gordon. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. All is good here. I've literally just seen your comments, so apologies if you've been waiting for a few seconds. All is absolutely fine. Very much welcome. How are you getting on? Now, I bet you're wondering why I'm suddenly dropping knowledge on you. Well, it's because I'm bored. You ever thought about what it's like to be on guard duty all night? No. No, I can't say I have. When it comes to getting whimsical about our worlds, what's it like to stand a post all night is not high on my agenda. You're a magla trader, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, there's Lady Juna. Interesting.
Oh?
Oh, it's you. Surprised to see you here. Oh my goodness, I get enough of that from my brothers. We're finally here and I'd hate to spend all my time cooped up. More specifically, that Fidelio's so overbearing. If he glowers any harder, I think it'll be my turn to turn suspicious. So overprotective. Interesting, so she's not liking the fact that the brothers keep an eye out for her.
Say.
I'm intrigued by where that's going to go next. I'm very intrigued. Right, for now, let's go back to the Anglers Inn Square
Let's go.
so we can get some information. At the moment, I am very much a hobbyist rather than a commercial entity, Lily. So I appreciate the offer. However, right now I'm not commissioning any artwork because I'm currently in the middle of trying to pay off a very expensive holiday that's coming up later this
Hey,
year.
listen.
I'm not going anywhere special. It's nowhere I like going every year or anything like that. You know what I mean? Oh, how interesting. It's time where you can catch your own fish. Though, I have to say, your last catch wasn't particularly impressive.
Hey, listen.
Fancy a bit of info?
Money makes the world go round, as the saying goes. Long as you've got it, you can do pretty much anything. So, what do you want to know?
Want in on this?
The 2 mil lament, eh? Of course I could tell you all about it. About is called Fatalik. People say it's a ghost. It's scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a 2-headed beast called a Kaimenza.
Just between us.
It's not just fighting 2 enemies at once that's the problem. When the Kaimenza's around, Fatalok's attacks get stronger. He uses powerful dark magic. Or so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. You better either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kaimenza's weakness, wind, to take it out quick. As you might expect, seeing it's a ghost, Fatalok is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy.
No kidding.
Got it. My best bet is to devise a way to protect against its magic and also summon wind and light magic of our own. There's a Guptaros over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong after it builds up its power, but I've heard it's weak to spears and bows. That's about it. Watch your step, unless you want your next step be into the grave. And yeah, absolutely, yeah, nothing of importance there at all, Avium. Nah, not at all.
Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower. It's become a complete den of monsters. The Forsaken Tower is here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
It's your call.
Among them, there's a particularly powerful giant called the Argus.
Just between us.
Be careful when it stores up power. Its next attack will hurt, let's just say. So keep your defenses up. I've heard you can remove its buff before its next attack. The rampage won't be so bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. You'd best make sure you can use some of that. Well, that new assassin role, job role we've got will be very helpful there for sure.
Hey, listen.
Let's talk to the Black later. Yes, the tower will definitely have loot, Avian. We're going to check that out for sure.
Young lad, is there anything you need besides food? Let's see. Yes, some well-known candidates and notable sponsors started coming here. The tavern's always buzzing with the talk about the next king. Ale and politics are rarely a good mix, and there's trouble sometimes. But you know it's a big deal when even the drunkards are speaking up for the country. So in its own way, I think it's interesting. I'm sure you have your own share of burdens with it, but your best is all anyone can ask for. In the interim, what we're going to do is go to the world map.
Where to?
I'm going to quickly go and check out Martira.
Let's go.
Because I want to find somewhere which has a way to raise my...
So that's what it's come to.
I can't remember the name of the starter one. Wisdom. That's it. I need to raise my wisdom. It's gone rain.
Can't believe it.
Hello,
Thanks to you, we'll have a flock of carrier pigeons again. They're all hatched without issues, so the problem's solved. Oh, you're very welcome, matey.
Oh, I hate the rain. Right?
Oh, sorry. I keep hitting triangle. It's not imagination, it's wisdom. I might have to read on the book. I might have to read a book. That's one way I definitely can raise wisdom. But I want to see if there's anyone I can interact with.
I'm just incredulous.
Hello?
Oh, another fairy! Why, hello there!
What?
Well, wasn't expecting to run into a fairy in Martira of all places. Eh, just the humidity. No one else will come near me though. That sad, the air here is getting really nasty lately. It's giving me the most massive headache. It's finally cleared up now, so it's back to nice and muggy. Don't think I'll stick around though. See you never. Wow, I hardly got a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Intriguing how a fairy disappeared. I don't trust that. If the demi-fiend suddenly comes out, I'll be in all kinds of bother. I don't want the demi-fiend to interfere.
Amazing.
That's why we can have a debate to try and raise our performances and our eloquence.
I'm absolutely drenched.
I wanted to see perpetrators duly punished, but I never thought it'd be Lady Joanna. I thought she was kind, unlike those other pompous aristocrats. But in the end, they all just see people as fodder, don't they? I'd like to believe that. Your young friend Stroll, he comes in that stock, doesn't he? He and you did save us, that's a fact. I know it's only one opinion, but still.
Absolutely drenched.
Yeah, exactly. That's a mashup I'm not sure I want. I don't want to face Demi-Fiend here somehow. I get the feeling that would be painful. I've still yet to fight him in Vengeance. Actually, I've yet to do that one. I need to get my build right for it, because the way the buffs work has changed the game and made it a lot more challenging now. Ah, there we are. Wisdom. There's one here. I think this is where we just have to watch people.
Whoa.
Oh wow, you can see Grigani Castle from here. The city's small compared to the royal capital, but it's like a more old-fashioned town. This can be nice too. How about taking a view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about their lives. It's not a big deal if you're gonna keep us so busy with other stuff though. What do you say?
Okay.
Oh, let's people watch.
Right?
Martira's had its fair share of misfortune, but the town itself is wonderful. It's nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't exactly feel rural either. And the shopping's not bad either. Maybe so close to the main road, a lot of merchants come and go. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives.
Yeah.
Everything that happened must have shaken the city to the core.
I suppose you're right. No matter how nice the city looks on the surface, there's always good and bad. When you live on a road like we do, it's hard to imagine settling down in one place.
Had a good talk and admired the castle. I feel like my wisdom has broadened.
All right.
3 notes. Which is not enough. No! We need to get more. Damn it. Need to get more wisdom.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I need more wisdom.
Speaking of,
There's a cemetery near Brilehaven called the Tome of Lament. I've heard whispers of something most frightening appearing in its crypt. Are we children sharing ghost stories now? Hold on, let me get nearer so we can scare the boots off of him.
There may be substance to this bedtime story. I too have heard rumors of an unidentified monster stalking the cemetery. Can't we open your second request regarding that? Let's take out this monster before it causes any more trouble.
Well then.
I hear a voice.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself.
I must admit, actually, dealing with Strolls is probably not a bad idea. Because I'm pretty sure he's at, like, rank... I think he might be rank 7. If that's the case, we might be able to complete it. And by completing his, that could be really good.
Right.
Yeah, we might be able to complete his one, so let's do it.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told away, isn't it? After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of what's transpired.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly? Thank you. You have been such a help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village again? And away we go.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Oh, I might not need to voice Atlus one.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack.
The voice I've given Stroll is very different to the one the actor actually has.
But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
That was lucky.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it.
That was a complete random look. I wasn't even looking. That was a bad choice.
After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
How did he do that? I wouldn't know.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know.
Don't forget matters personally.
Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. And Geef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital.
Yes, they did.
And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intended to happen this way.
I did it again. I chose to move the dialogue forward and the option cropped up. I need to pay more attention.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, family treasure my father mentioned in the letter, he wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
But you do understand.
So the way I used that money, was that what my parents would have wanted all along? I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I?
Oh wow, 4 notes. That was an uber good answer.
Father, Mother, leave the people of Halia in my hands. No, leave the fate of this country to me.
That's pretty cool.
Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
So we've now got the warrior lineage can now have up to 4 inheritable skills. Slayer of humans, so when Stroll attacks a human type monster, his critical rate greatly increases. And then Grand Fantasy, he's required to require a new heroic embodiment. Whatever that means.
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
The animation there was out of sync with the voice, wasn't it? The vision of Halia restored clear in my mind. I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now had the full support of the people of Halia. Yay, that's taken us up to rank 34. So maxing out the followers increases that as well. Yep, so Brilehaven Tavern. So we've maxed out our first of the followers in Stroll. In the interim, if we quickly look to the other followers now, you can see Hulkenberg's at rank 6. There's a few we've not yet met. Maria's now at rank 5. He's still at rank 1. Rank 2. He's another one that I need to do actually. Brigitta's rank 6. So we've got quite a few that are quite on the way up, which is nice. But it looks like we've not got anywhere immediate to spend the evening, so I'm going to see if I can find the viewpoint. Because there has to be one. Ah! Well, it's right there. It's right by the Sodding Tavern. I'm going around the entire town trying to find it, and it's literally right there. I am a clot who does not know what he's doing. And before all you people say, well, duh, I say, shut up. This door's locked. Whoever can climb up from inside. Don't you think a view would be incredible out there? If you gaze out at people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover? Yep. How about we take a bit of a break? Okay. So then, let's find a spot with a better view. Made it! What a view it is!
Oh, yeah?
Brownhaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't just mean the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. When I think of floating water spheres, I think of Blitzball, so let's move on. The seawater is not frozen up there. It's not like it's in some kind of transparent container either. Apparently, it has to do with magma crystals on the seafloor, and if you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. I'm only telling what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain. But doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, flying around in one of those things does seem like it's pretty nice.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you were stuck in there, yikes. Garlic and I had a good talk as we gazed out the scenery and feel like my wisdom has broadened.
Now then.
We got 4 notes that time, yay! And check it out, we're now ranked up to rank 3 for wisdom. So tolerance and eloquence are behind us.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Oh, it's raining. If we wanted to do any of our quests, we'd have to be very careful today. Because the quests could be kind of tricky if it's rain. Because while you increase your levels quite quickly, you also have the problem of the enemies being far more dangerous. Yes, that's the Forsaken Tower. There's the Grieving Ghost of Goblet. Yep, the Fatalik in the Tomb of Lament. And it says there, we use Commenzer is weak to wind and should be defeated first. Recommend Seek, Magic Knight, and Gunner, which is an interesting fusion. So it actually gives you hints so you can realise this. That one doesn't tell you anything. We just need to find that in the book. Here it recommends Assassin and Faker as the ones to take on the one for the Merchant. Then we have Chapter 4 Turmoil. We need to get the General Archetype to rank 15. Oh! We've got Commander, haven't we? So General's the next one higher. I remember now, yeah, so I need to do that one at some point. Meanwhile, that's only got 7 days left, so I've got to be careful. I do have a time-limited one now. So basically, we just need to go to Indo. Right, I might do that one I might do that one tomorrow. First of all, followers. As you can see, Maria can increase and so can Barden. Let's raise Maria up.
Mister?
I mean, if Mister would help me. Let's go talk to Maria. We've got 10 days left to the soiree as well, so you gotta be careful.
Mister?
Oh, Mister, you here? The city ruins draw into Maria. This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I told Maria about all the memories made there. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grandchard.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I asked Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If you look at the picture, I start feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
I wanted to talk to you too, mister. Is Mr. Nearest there? Do you think he can help me make a sign?
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's beating real fast already. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present, you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. We need the best, so keen to you.
Calling me intrigued, you piqued my interest. I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it?
This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such a lively line work and vibrant colors, a truly innovative schematic.
Genius.
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and greyest boulevards.
Thank you very much.
Ah, yes, I know. I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nearest is really helping us. I can't believe it.
I'm glad we asked him to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope Miss Fabienne likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It shall be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee!
Let's go.
Hurry, mister. Let's go.
Please be a good sign. Please don't have ruined this near us. Please don't. What the hell? Oh. I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
I can't read the writing, but it is kind of bright and honey. I like the honeycomb designs, pretty cool.
Wow, it's so sparkly.
An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Nearest to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old. So do you like the one we made instead?
Right.
Maria designed it herself.
Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign. It's so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If you could see you now, why you might have shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no. Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay no mind, dear. The sign is so bright my eyes are still adjusting.
Oh, that old trick. The light's hurting my eyes.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. So thank you for all this. You will come and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad.
Really amazing.
Sound looks amazing, Maria. You did great.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. It made Miss Fabienne cry. Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? You're right. Miss Fabienne was really happy. Am I just like Papa now?
Yeah.
Yes, you're more like him every day.
Oh, yay.
Hey!
Oh, God.
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone's sad, in trouble and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone's suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now. So I'm going to make things okay for everybody else too.
I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she's placed in me.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
Up to rank 3 now for inheritance slots for the healer. That's pretty cool.
I want to make sure that boy's feeling okay too. Maria, could you come help me serve the food? Ooh, let's go. I can't wait to eat.
After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back to Muras, who was in a chipper mood. Hey, Muras got to increase his social standing with us as well, which is always nice. Back to Briarhaven Tavern. Oh.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Ah, Alonso wants to have a chat with us, does he? Let's talk to the faker then. I'm intrigued by this guy. He seems like an annoying follower to level up. It seems to be one of those that's tied to what we knew as the social stats back in the day. Yep, highs may can also be raised as well, but I get the feeling he'll approach us during the day. Go on then, let's find Alonso. He offers lessons in the art of deception.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him.
Wonder where he is. He's hiding... in the center of the plaza, the merchant district.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know.
With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outline my journey so far for Alonso.
Aha, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences if you'd indulge me. Have you some free time right now?
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot.
Where's he taking us to? Back into the Velvet Room bar. Alonso asked me to tell me some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Aha, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic on the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against black guards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly good against upstanding family folk.
That's...
You don't mean befriend them, do you?
But of course.
Aha, I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
How's the client's situation looking?
Yeah.
With 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Yeah, so you're not all talk. You know, me lord, may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand? Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one, been taking advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So, when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void.
What?
And that's your plan all along, isn't it?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done,
It'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village room.
Well,
That's an interesting plan. Maybe there's a future for you in this line of work yet.
Oi.
Hey, Alonso!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping round the village.
What?
Hey.
Hey, I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonso. If they found out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his. I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. He even went so far as digging up my roots. Are you gonna be okay?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come back check on the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about all this.
leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course, thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust. Yeah, but you do realise here, Flynn, that he gave you an archetype called the Faker. How can you sense his deep trust when he's a literal faker? My hometown's a fairly small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. He's an intriguing character, Alonso.
Time marches on.
Has
and
that
the
very
age of a new king draws
Victorian Britain look about him, but the bright blue-eyed is also very unusual.
Hey.
There's a story going around that anyone who approaches the tomb of Lament will be cursed and dragged into the underworld. Likely an exaggerated fiction, but these stories do often have roots in reality, beginning as a way to rationalize the damage wrought by some beast. The sheer amount of rumors surrounding that place suggests that something is afoot there. We may want to take a look for ourselves. We accepted the request after all, so let's exercise this place.
Well then.
Well, let's do a quick save on a different slot, because we can. And then I think what we might do here is take a look at one of these tombs. I think this was the Tomb of Lament. And then for that one, we've got 6 days left for the dental one. So for that one, it recommends... Nope, that's the wrong one. Yep, there we go. Recommends Seeker, Magic Knight, and Gunner. It takes 2 days to get there as well, so we are going to lose 2 days. That's the only concern I've got.
Right.
Oh, wrong option.
What now?
Equipment-wise, obviously I've got Seeker. I can also use Wizard as well for Wind, so that's not going to be a problem. Meanwhile, you've got Commander, you got Knight, and that's that. Yeah, see, she's got Magic Knight and Gunner, but it's because of Pierce, I think. That's the reason. Because you need ones that get through with Pierce. So if I go with him, like, his attack is Pierce. We've also got Knight as well, so that'll work. And meanwhile, Heismay is our assassin at the moment. I quite fancy taking it on. So let's do it. Plus, we might have a chance to do one of the other followers on the way. However, before I do, I'm going to deal with this one because I'll lose 2 days.
All right then. Let's go.
We can go back to the gauntlet runner.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
So Inundo, that's where we want to go next.
Now then.
Now then, how far do I run her?
Ah, danger.
Tis something there, yes.
Oh,
We'd be safe there.
this place.
A village, is it?
Yeah, that's the
I think
one.
we have a favor to do there.
Someone wanted a tool for cleaning teeth, yes. One of the stranger requests have gone, but I suppose the reward is worth
It's your
it.
call.
Did you get up every day? Can we make it back tonight? But of course, as long as you don't do it, that says.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
What to pick?
So we can either go reading, go bathing. Also, we can raise our courage with stroll. So these gauntlet runners are really rather cool. The idea that you're essentially on a boat that's smashing across the land. There's something about it that's pretty cool.
Let's not.
Next time we set camp. Ah, so you have to set camp for the bath. Fair enough. Anyone down here? Ah, the book. Because we may have a clue of last relic. Ah, the cursed cemetery. Right, so we need to go in there. Yeah, so the cemetery is one we need to do. Because at the cemetery is also where we can get the relic. So for now...
The truth is...
Lewis's house, Gryburn, has some history of nobility. Yet none of their number has been so powerful and prolific a sorcerer as Lewis. As a result, some elders dismissed Lewis during his rise. To them, he seemed only a noble upstart enjoying good fortune. Truly more innocent times. Hey, Flynn.
Hey,
Sometimes best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons? Yep. We'll do that.
so,
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Spend some time with Stroll holding our weapons.
All right.
That was easy. No options to choose. It was just done.
it's coming our way.
Oi, a monster will secure the core chain yards is clinging to the deck. Deal with it before it ruins all the hard work I put into this runner.
We better get rid of it fast. Vulnerus puts our entire journey on hold to both our scratches or dents.
We can only allow that beast to make its way to the runner. To the deck with haste.
Hey! Would you mind not just barging in on us?
My cue, I think.
So, nice. Ah, so he's not got any synthesis.
On guard! I can't afford to hold back. Who do you think I am? Tougher than I thought.
Let's.
Wizard! Bird!
One for the captain! Keep it going!
Oh, mystic fire!
Nice.
Reinforcements?
Great! Reinforcements! 4 left!
You think yourself
Don't let
equal?
up.
Assassin! There's a better way.
I shall rule the battle. I shall vanquish evil. Burn to ash!
Moment of truth.
Nice. Always comes through.
Roar! Nothing.
That was nullified.
Ah, so wins the kill for them.
I shall show you what true. Come, gotta calm down, or they'll take you out.
Freeze!
Number got one.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Okay, in the interim, I want a status 1 for Rage. That's the one. Tranquilizer.
It's best used.
I knew you'd help.
Only two
I shall
enemies
no
left.
holding
Stay
back.
sharp.
The power of fire! One
Took
left!
one out.
Not bad.
Let's stay calm. Come
Leave this to
forth.
me, I'll deal with it.
Fire!
Not much in the way of experience, but good Margler, at least.
Not bad.
Yay, and a level up for my archetype for Will. That's pretty awesome.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The gauntlet runner slows to a stop.
Just a moment.
Oi, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. The villagers round here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. What a shame. It was my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting.
Hey,
It's Miss Smart. We'll say step of style here. Want to talk to
that
them?
reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a toothbrush of Hygienia? Let's see if the store has it. Ah, key item. There we go. An unidentifiable single-handed weapon. Buy it in town to have it appraised. I might buy them just as a gamble, just to see if they're any decent. They've got quite a lot of money, so I might just get them and see what we get. They could be good, they could be rubbish. I'll buy a mellow milk as well.
All right.
Okay, we got what we came for. We all finished here?
Okay then.
You use teleportation magic? Okay, let's get going. Yeah, reason to come back is because what I want to do is deal with the 2-night stopover after this.
I'm just incredulous.
Right, Seabreeze Street in Brylehaven. Okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's cash this quest in if he's there.
Yeah?
Ripping this is.
Nope, he wasn't there. Damn it, don't want to do that.
All right then.
Let's go.
I chose the wrong route there.
Yeah?
My fault. Nobody else's.
Gone to shite.
Ah, he's over here. There he is. Get back! Does that mean you've brought my toothbrush of hygiene? Ow, ow!
Proper aces.
So this is a legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. Oh, I'm good as new. What, already? I don't know if it's healing magic or something. This thing can kill all the mouse toxins in a flash.
Thanks,
Here, take your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Mission ac
Yeah, we got like 15,000 money, so we got our money back. When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy going outside. Oh, you can't enjoy our life anymore. Oh, well, I found this weird glowing bug. You can have that too if you want.
A gold beetle, huh? Sure, might as well.
Yay! Of course, I support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kind to run some random guy raving about tooth monsters. Now I'm clear-headed, looking back on it, I think I might have hallucinated after all.
Can't stand it.
I mean, come on. Tooth monsters? What was I thinking? Metaphorically, I mean. That's a reminder to brush my teeth every day, is it? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule now.
Righto.
Keep at it and be careful of cavities yourself. I'm rooting for you. Yes, check out our popularity ranking, people. We're now 34. Yes.
I'll grab.
Ah, that's the kid who said support us because we did a quest for him. Oh, it's one of the UGs. Welcome. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can offer you is medicinal herbs. I've already got plenty of them. I don't need them.
A shop that only sells herb. Kind of fishy, doesn't it?
If you ain't buying, don't go complaining. There's a secret to the store. Yeah, there is. Meanwhile, what are you watching out for? Yeah, I know you. Best not get close to the church if you know business there. The Sanctus bloody loathe you after what happened at the exhibition. Can't say I blame him given the position. But tribes and churches, well, we sailors never much cared. Long as the candidate's got strength, we're behind them. And to show you not just the old talk, it ain't much, but take this. Cheers, thank you.
Oh, hell. Hey!
Have you heard about the monster lurking in the ocean depths? Outwardly, the story is him and his fought and slew it for the exhibition, but if that were true, then why is it still dangerous to venture out and fish? Seems that creature still lives, one way or another. We, the Ocean Navy, are peerless at shipboard combat. But when it comes to enemies beneath the waves...
Materia was the only place he visited that didn't have courses lying around, huh? Then again, I guess it had its own gruesome problems.
Yeah, when bodies are piling up in the streets, they've got problems.
To be left out of a place like this, I wish we could have helped, but there's nothing we can do now.
Huh? Yay, I was sending another gold beetle. I don't know what they do, but I've found another one of them.
Oh, hell.
Who are you saying hell to?
Oi! You! Why did this happen?
Hey, it's that Lady Juna over there. It's really her, isn't it? I'm gonna lose it here. You love her so much you've seen her when she's not even there. Come on, mate, would the real Juna just cruise around at night? Whoa, check out that Peru purse behind Lady Juna. If it looks could kill.
Hey, you.
What parapet's behind Lady? Oh, of course, it's him. Ugh. Wish Lady Juna could appreciate her position sometimes. She can't just go strolling about, attracting every drooling idiot from here to Altabury. What do you want? If you're bored, find someone else to bother. And if you lay so much as a finger on Lady Juna, you're a dead man. That clear? Recently, someone ran back into the city in the middle of the night, wailing and crying after an attempt to dare of some sort, the Tomb of Lament. That's the name of the cemetery outside the city, see? Monsters infest the place, so I'd done my duty and warned him not to go there. But did he listen? Anyway, the noisy idiot said something terrifying emerged from a grave, and it also brought something else out along with it. Yeah, I haven't a clue what that means either. Whatever point is, if you don't want to get hurt, stay away from there.
What now?
You know, what I want to do quickly is if I go to my archetype, I remember seeing a way to do in your party being able to get access to your it's archetype trait. There it is. It's like for Flood, I could actually quickly go to swap skills. That's it, skill inheritance. So you see, got an extra slot here. So I can actually give this, hopefully give a wind spell. Yeah, see, medium wind damage. So there we go. That wizard's now got a Tetra Elemental. Just like that.
Right.
Oh, sorry, wrong move. Looking at the four virtues, tolerance and eloquence. I think they're both, but tolerance is the one that I need to do next.
All right then.
So we'll quickly go back to the anglers and square. See if I can raise my tolerance level. That's imagination.
All right then.
Ah, we're back across here.
Wonderful. Oi.
All right then.
Oh.
All right then. All right then.
Yeah, it's to the right over the bridge. Yeah, here we go, down here.
Grand, isn't it?
Let's raise our tolerance by listening to one of the people talk about their culture. Raise our tolerance levels. Make ourselves nice and smooth.
You there.
You, do you know what lies beyond these waters? The island, the home of the Mystari. As someone born far from it shows I have longed for it. In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn from it from the outside. When we are on the mainland here, we are nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? If you are interested, I will speak. I spent time listening to her? Then it's decided. Shall we head elsewhere? Pagan. Of course, we did not simply choose that name willingly for ourselves. Our religion is not the one the state endorses. The Sanctus Church and the other tribes are painfully closed-minded. They reject us and wish that only that we would disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of the tribes, do you?
You see.
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe reject cultures different from their own. It is not only a matter of religion. Each tribe has its own unique customs, do they not? And to members of other tribes, those customs are incomprehensible and off-putting.
What kind of...
Which sorts of customs? Let me think. Have you heard of the Ujiv custom of cremation? The Ujiv tribe burn the bodies of their dead and keep the fragments of bone that remain in an urn. For people like the Sanctists, for whom burial is the norm, and even for us Mystari, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp.
Which is why.
For the Mystari tribe, rather than cremation, we have only our religion, and when others could not comprehend that, thus we became pagan. As long as the state religion exists, we will never be accepted. Our teachings, our culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, that is the island's reason for existence. This country is full of those who would reject our very being, after all. And so in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith in our gods, we need that island to act as our support. I learned about the pagan faith. By improving my understanding of cultures, my tolerance has increased.
Now then.
Yay, 4-way boon, and yay, we're now at level 3 for tolerance, so eloquence is next.
Tolerance.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Goodbye.
You were not cruel to me, not like the others. I spoke with them Mystari over for a while before saying farewell and heading to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nice. Okay, so what's next?
Well then.
Okay, so we're done with that. So it's time to go to a dungeon, I think. I want to take on the one at the graveyard because I've got two things there. I've got the treasure, and I've also got the actual quest itself. Yeah, the Tomb of Lament. That's the one. It pays very well.
Ah, capital! Everyone's here.
Now then, how far do I run her?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Oh, it's stormy. That could be a problem. Stormy could be bad because the enemies get very, very strong when it's stormy. That I do remember. I might want to leave it. Yeah, I think I do.
So. Right.
Instead, I might see if I can get one of the supporters leveled up. Yep, so Bardem wants to see us. Let's go see Bardem. Let's go and do that one. There's something I wish to speak to him about.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. This man is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished the rounds of the tune, actually. If you have time to spare, could we talk?
Thank you.
Thanks, I've got so much to tell you. Which is only natural when there are so many butters about the place.
My apologies.
Yeah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city government's administrator's office. But it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
The whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
Yeah.
I wish you all success in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then?
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out. Make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
Got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing the peace. But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secured tune.
don't worry your head.
Thanks to you all. All the weirds are playing outside again, blessing us with all the bonny voices it has.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. The only thing I care about is protecting those weirds and all this town's people.
I see.
Well, you seem to fit the fill the role of the government's clerks perfectly. You could well be right about that one.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and shield myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up my terror from top to bottom. Tomb was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mushroom was a lone one. And what was they supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain for goodness sake. So I stayed. And when I finally came home, no one was there. My family. I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold the house could be until they were gone. And then the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many weirds started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
Aye, you're right. Moping about what won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we will strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barney when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained to him what I intend not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who can forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? That's the scheme with me, now that's. You play a long game, a lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it. Yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
That's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you. And Henny who envisages the same future as you do. I can feel Barton's resolve as a governor and his deep faith in me. The Honourable Guardsman Barton, keeper and inheritor of the Commander's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I shall lay down my very
Yay,
life.
we can now study the Jamro rank. That can help us move forward the story for more. We can do his rank, we just got to be able to study it first. So we can now unlock the Jamro. But we need to get the commander up to level 21st. But I'll tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And I think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry, I'll protect the town. You worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope I can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Damn that Barton. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Roussard, fit for guarding the town and naught else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton.
Aye.
I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Ooh, traitors. Looks like it's a stormy night. I hear a voice. I hope we meet again soon. Ah, so Alonso wants to talk again, does he? Interesting. That's cool, but before I do that, firstly I'm going to save my game. I'm going to put it on a different slot. And then what I'm going to do is I actually have an idea.
What now?
Because I've got lots of heroes Leaf of Light. So if I give them to Stroll for his commander...
Right. I could get used to this.
Yeah, I guess I'm a new one. Moves all allies to front row and increase their attack rank by 2 ranks for 2 turns. So basically, if everyone goes in the back row, you can move it forward and double your attack skills.
A new ability.
Now he's got Flame Vanguard, medium fire damage to all enemies. That's pretty useful. I want to try and get this one up to 20 if I can.
A new power to wield.
And there's negates enemies, repel magic and repel physical skills. So you can get, basically you can break through both Tetrakarn and Makarakarn. So with that, we can actually go and get the commander unlocked by talking to Moore. So we'll do that, and then we'll go and listen to the link. Oh, look at the weather. It's horrible.
Now, where was I?
Don't read a book like that in the rain, Flynn. You'll get it wet and ruin it.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me if you wish to study it. And I do, but first of all, petting him is soothing in love itself. And don't forget the hustle of the outside world, if only for a moment. And one more time. His fur is so soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. My experience of kitties, a lot of licking. They clean themselves very, very often, fastidiously. It's currently on the commander, so we can now get the general.
I see.
And that was more ice. He also has Megiddo, though, which is kind of cool.
Fascinating.
The general. This is the archetype you sense from Barden's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept officer, a tactician who understands the battlefield, enhancing abilities and both masterful strategy. 11,700 mag is required to channel the general for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, I would.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Straw with this power.
Of course.
Then hero so valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept commander. Yeah, O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater skill, if thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. So is the power of the general archetype. It feels right. May my tactics lead us to victory. Being able to see the tides of battle will only become more important as we continue onwards.
Right. I could get used to this.
Yep, so we can keep the same thing. That's cool. Now for his request, I think what I need to do is actually level it up to rank 15. Yeah, so we need to level it up quite a long way. So for now, what we're going to do is get out of here. Let's go back to reality. And then we will go and see Alonso. Yeah, see, Heisman can also be leveled up. But he's not come to me yet, so let's go and see Alonso. I hope we meet again soon.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? So, about checking on my home village, I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me.
Thank goodness.
You will. Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late, and you've come all this way too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village, full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on a nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapus. I'm Nydia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds like a very kind person.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind, it's astounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Ah, yes. The old don't you lie to mama moment. Yes. I've been on the receiving end of that glare many times. What are you trying to tell me? There's that look that parents get, isn't there? Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know. I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was more than I'd meant to say.
It'll be fine.
We'll save your village.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. I can sense Alonso's deep-seated gratitude. Yay, rank 3.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Slots to the Faker lineage is now 2.
Hear me!
It's Cuculus here.
Well, well, well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients?
You can drop the act, Cuculus.
Or beg your pardon, should I say, Alonso?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him. About your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons. Nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Flynn. The destroyer also rushed by a carriage to his hometown. We arrived at a village near Browhaven. It's been set ablaze.
Mother!
Oh, has he found her dead? Man, he asked if Alonso's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him. It's me. You're my one and only son, and I love...
Please.
Mother, I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
My Alonso.
You're always so sensitive.
Live on.
Mother.
Can you hear me? Please, say something.
Mother.
Hey?
Lando's son told us it was you, that you were chewing up the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you?
It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money.
I didn't.
Just damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer.
Wait, please take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
Devil.
The only one who belongs in the grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in the hell, you damn parasite.
The villain always strikes where it hurts most. at the family and home. I should have known. I said the downwards myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No, I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. Your mother said to live on. You had to be strong. For her.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonso refused to move or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Well, that
nearer.
escalated very quickly. So now the question is uncovering the link and exposing the landowner.
That is?
More news from the Tomb of Lament. Apparently a grave robber fled the place in terror. So it seems this haunting is indeed a very real monster.
My guy wasn't a ghost at least. We know how to deal with monsters.
Indeed. Ethereal terrors may plague our dreams, but in the end it's the physical threats that cause the real harm.
I'm heading out.
Right, it's hardly any different than other bounties. Let's defeat it the same way we always do.
Well then.
Now, we have 7 days till the soiree. I'm hoping now that the weather is going to be good enough for us to be able to go and do the mission.
Alright then. Where to?
It won't let me do it this way. I have to do it from the missions, which is kind of annoying. Yep, you need Seeker, Magic Knight, and Gunner. Ideally. So I can't see the active map. I'm hoping it's going to be clear.
Are we departing?
If it's stormy, then it might be too hard for us.
Now then.
Now then, how far do I run her? Ah, it's showing us fine. This is our chance.
Request there.
Our task is to defeat the monster and retrieve the Chalice of Legends, yes? Tombs and treasure certainly seem to go hand in hand. We may be in for quite a haul there.
You seem interested.
I'm not keen on robbing graves, but it does help fund our endeavors. So long as we don't overdo it, the spirits will understand.
It's your call.
Let's make camp for tonight, but we'll have it tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night?
Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Which way should we go?
We can go by different routes. Which way do you want?
Ah, so in multiple routes, say the same number of days, you can choose to go by L1 or R1. Right, so we can either go on the direct route here with the cam. It passes us through Inundo, so I could have actually gone that way to go via Inundo, which is annoying. Whereas that's a new route. We'll go this way.
Great. Let's move on.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Time to go a-running.
What to pick?
Yeah, no one's available for that at the moment. Up on the watchtower. Oh, there's Heismay.
Speaking of...
Plenty of expenses on the road, When we find our pockets light, perhaps we might hear a local request or two, or try helping someone out. Helping the people who can win us both regard and coin. And if there are monsters involved, there's free training too. Profit all around.
Speaking of,
Long ago, jewels were legally regulated in the fastidious detail. For example, white gloves had to be worn and alcohol was strictly prohibited the day before. As these rules numbered nearly 100, most resorted instead to wholly unregulated private jewels. Thus, the now obsolete laws were soon repealed. Ah, so you like the old school, do you? Can't say I blame you. not actually tried this.
Hey,
We have some seeds. Why don't we plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. Let's give them a try. What should we plant? Go with the hero's fruit seed, see what's in it.
yep.
Let's plant the hero's seed fruit in there then. First we wet the soil and sow the seeds. Now seeds put in more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tended the plants with warmth and care.
You lot! Enemy attack!
Curse, there's a bird of substantial size begun pecking away at the cockpit. I can't see where we're going. Perhaps someone would like to do something about it. Perhaps it considers you bait, Neurus. Oh, I never thought you looked particularly appetizing. I suppose this brings our brief respite to an end. To the deck, all of you. We shall eliminate the nuisance at once. Peril.
Hey, would you mind not just barging in on us?
Now's the time! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity!
Nice to take some damage out straight away.
Power of kings!
Let's try and steal from it.
Not going to your name, eh?
No, it's not holding any rare
I shall
items.
fight as the noble I am. General!
Oh, it's weak to pierce.
Take your weak point. Keep it up strong.
I will fight with pride. Wizard! Wind!
There we go.
More of
Oh,
them?
come on. More of that?
Ah, that one's over weak to lightning.
Clean up this
Finish them
mess.
off quickly.
I shall rule the battlefield. Go for it.
I'll show you the S I won't hold back! Roar!
You hit their weakness.
Let
That's
justice
your opening,
prevail!
Captain.
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor arrogant.
No synthesis available for use. Try and steal from it.
What a blunder.
Couldn't steal from it, that's annoying.
Let's do this.
Yeah, they're no use.
Who do you think I am? Not done yet.
No, it's up to Flynn to finish it. Yay! There we go. Unscathed
Than
triumph.
expected.
Very nice.
Good. Tista.
Excellent.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees, the shadows enshrouding it as their claim. A warm, damp breeze passes above the Gauntlet Runner, its sensation cooling the thirst for battle. The night carries on.
So here we are at camp.
All right then.
Yay, we stole a Lumbee. Right, so Hulkenberg raises well, it's not inquisitiveness. She raises wisdom. Seeing if any of the others are about. Ah, he raises tolerance. Unfortunately, neither are the ones that I really need right now. So what I might do is I might try and use the bath. Sentiments against the royals are hardly uncommon. Seen plenty of times, grand and petty, but things have been particularly bad since the royal funeral. No matter where you go, the streets are just lined with grim faces. But I believe you lot may be able to help. You've been in work meetings, have you? Well, as I say, quite a few interesting things have happened, Avian. I don't know if you've been able to pay too much attention. We had a very interesting escalation in one of the confidant roles. And getting started on revisions to manuals. I mean, I'm in the office tomorrow, so I get the feeling that we might well be ending with a bit of exploration here. We shall see.
Hey there.
I hear from Nearest. Apparently you can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something in the hot water first. You put something that smells good, but it'll feel nice. Yes, let's take a bath. So we can either put that one or the fleeting fountain of youth. Let's go with Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb. It's a bath with Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb in it. It's so hot my skin stings. I can't stop sweating through each and every one of my pores. As the impurities drain from my body, so too do my heart's anxieties. Endurance increased by 2. Nice. And we also got 1,000 on mag as well. So the bath salts definitely help.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Increasing stats like that could be a... Sounds like your normal showers, Avian.
What to pick?
Right, so we've still got some time now before we head on. Let's save our game quickly. I don't think the flowers will be done yet. I'll be surprised.
Hey there!
Wow, the hero's fruit bore through. Hey, why don't we harvest it?
Whoa!
We haven't harvested some great fruit. You have some more seeds. Let's sow them.
So we got some heroes fruits. And we also found...
It's crazy. This machine can make the soil fertile to grow those seeds in only a day. So, well, lots of things get attracted here. And sometimes things we didn't plant grow too. It's easy that you can use, and I guess you should take it.
We also got some gauntlet shrooms. So we got heroes fruit. Oh, damn it, that's not all I wanted to do. So the heroes fruits, they're the ones that are, 500. So they're actually pretty useful. I've got that many of them. I should use them.
A new ability.
Yeah, so he's now got that one.
Right. I could get used to this.
And then increases ice dodge for him. I forgot for High's mate, he's also got a level 1 assassin.
Steady effort is key.
That could be useful. Hex on all enemies. That could be very useful indeed. One more.
I found new power.
There we go. While attack, defense, or evasion are buffed, you recover a significant amount of MP every turn. So Commander's Rakakaja would be fantastic because it'll get loads of MP back. I think that was a pretty productive use there. We got some new skills that could come in handy. I'm happy with that. So, let's see what Hulkenberg's got to say.
Speaking of...
Oh, I've already read that one. That one was already read through. Meanwhile, up on the crow's nest. The Gauntlet Runner's mobility is impressive on its own, but the most mind-boggling thing has to be the teleportation magic device. I barely know anything of igniters, but I can tell that one's something special. It let us travel so far in our search for my son's resting place. That it did. See if anyone's on the main deck. There's Stroll. I've got quite used to the Gondor-reduced motion sickness well, compared to our third findings anyway. Okay, used to it is a stretch, but it develops a sort of sense for it, I suppose. Hello, Yuffie. Right, for now I think we're gonna go and read, because there's nothing else much I can really do, apart from wash clothes. And I'd rather do some reading. I've already finished that one, so then we've got... What's the future? What's bygone days? It's okay to read. More tolerance. I think that might be the one I need to raise. Before I do it, I can quickly check. It's eloquence is the one that I need. Pride and persuasion. That sounds like eloquence, doesn't it?
Nearest player left this here, huh? Let's take it over the window if you want to read it together.
Yeah, that's the one. Eloquence. We'll go and read about eloquence.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section is part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why?
Sure.
So you can gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be.
All right.
Yay, we've got 4 notes. That's really helpful.
I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly.
It doesn't really sound like, I don't know, you're speaking with eloquence and therefore you're persuading people? I guess that's the angle they're going for,
The
Avian?
Gauntlet Runner arrives at the Gracia Forest, temperate and fertile. It was once a place of repose, where the songs of fairies echoed throughout. But as the furnace of commerce demanded its wood, the fairies began to vanish, and having lost its divine protection, monsters made their dens. Fear of what lurks among the trees drove mankind back, and the forest fell into sinister silence. The departed fairies would weep to see it now.
Giving it some thought?
This is Scratchy Forest. It's not right here. Do you want to stop?
Yeah, let's do it. I think we might have already been in here. Yeah, we've already been in there. If I'm not mistaken, we've already dealt with this one.
Well then.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Okay then.
I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a cider point. I didn't think it was going to be that. We could be in trouble there because this could be stormy.
We could fulfill a request there.
We can go for it and see where it's at. Let's give it a try.
You seem interested.
Yeah.
I've already read those.
And be careful. We'll be arriving some unpleasant weather. We should get there by midday.
Shall we shove off then? Let's see how we go.
Their destination is the Tomb of Lament, found north of Oceania. Interred beneath the earth here lie the victims of a terrible epidemic. It is said the lamentations of the lost echo throughout, disfiguring the somber burial ground into a mass grave for criminals and the kingless. The vindictive spirits conjure restless monsters, and it is here that the Gauntlet Runner comes to an uneasy halt.
Because again, I've never actually done stormy dungeon weather before, so I'm intrigued into how it goes. Well, it's the tour we've been looking for, is it not? What is our next course of action?
We even matched in the back. We cheated the Chance of Legends. They say there's a ghost in there. Do you think that's really it?
They back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorba and his profane arts. We bet the spectres could easily bear such a label. It is likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of this monstrosity.
Well,
I can understand why people might wish the dead to return, but let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors.
Also,
I've heard of weapons and ancient treasure being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path.
Thanks.
Flynn,
We follow your lead.
so this is where we'll find out if it's going to be safe to...
Just a second. I sense something. This feeling, it's
so hey,
only for a moment. I thought it's one of the relics Nearest is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this on a different slot because it's in stormy weather. Now, from what I understand, that when it's stormy, the enemies are stronger, but I don't know how much stronger. So this is going to be a bit of the unknown, really. So let's go and take a look.
okay then.
If you're ready,
Let's go in. I might need to put Stroll on Magic Knight at some point, but I'll put not Stroll, sorry, even Hulkenberg. That's behind the gate.
All right. Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Okay, so we did it with relative. So far, so good. So if it's going to be like that, we could be actually... Oh, there we are. There's a key to open that door. I can already see it. Oh, we've got Minotaurs on there now. This could get interesting. Oh, hang on.
Hey, kiddo. Have you given your guard up?
What?
Ah, it's a talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? If you guard, enemies won't get an extra action if they chop your weakness. On top of that, status elements won't bite you either. But you can't dodge attacks in your garden. Take it from me, I'm a wisdom tooth. You'll love it. So good luck keeping your guard up. Not garden. Why? That's indefensible.
Really? Right, by ducking in here, he might not see us. Yeah, I was right.
Let's put it through.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
Keep the pressure on.
And from what I can see, it's based on his
What now?
equipment. He's weak to pierce, though. So we can quickly change that back to gunner.
Gunner!
Right. Let's settle this quick.
Hidden art. I must be sure. Vanguard!
It's okay.
Lend me your strength.
Ah,
Falling back. We'll do this together.
Please allow me.
Let's do this! It wasn't enough?
But I thought you hit its weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Stepping back. Let's get on with it.
so Megadola needs multiple people. It deals heavy or mighty damage. Let's get the press turn.
Still standing.
Yeah, we resist that, so that's no good to you.
I'm stepping back.
Yeah, definitely stay back. You got no synthesis for use.
With blade in hand.
I should have changed her archetype.
What?
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
It hits weak. I think I know what the problem is. I think it's because when you have the decreases their hit and evasion. Let's give it a try.
Rancor! Apologies. Would you finish it?
My aim is true from any vantage. I'm all prepared.
Let's go for this again.
Look here.
How's this?
Hopefully this gives us decent experience.
What a finale!
414 experience. That's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, and another level up for Stroll. No, well, not for Stroll, sorry, for Flynn. I'm going to raise endurance again.
That was the last of them.
Right, so that tells me that this might not be the best strategy here.
What now?
It might not be a good day for this because the enemies were taking a hell of a lot of damage. And so weak to might, and then there's Magic Knight, which could be a good one.
Magic Knight!
The voice actress that they've got for her is incredible. Hulkenberg's voice actress is phenomenal. Yeah, you've only got like healer and that. Now, oddly enough, I want to see if I can possibly go back to Mage. Or Wizard even, sorry.
Wizard! Ah.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
Ah, so they were easy though. So the centaurs must be special enemies.
That worked out! Keep it up!
Because for them it's not so bad.
What is it?
You can recognize the ghosts here. I wouldn't chance it unless you're confident. There's bloody ghosts like to summon monsters halfway through the fight. And after that, they'll cast powerful dark magic as an extra threat. Be careful.
Sounds like a pain. If one shows up, we should prioritize defeating it right away.
Taking them out's on your prerogative, but watch yourself. Nothing funny about a ghost hunter becoming a ghost. Ah, there's another Minotaur there. It is weak to ice, though. I've noticed that.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Nice. That gave us decent experience.
They've noticed us.
Come on.
All right, we did it.
Ah, maybe you're not supposed to fight them. Maybe what we're supposed to do is sneak by them. That's why they gave us so much experience. Because they were hard enemies. It's almost worth it though for the amount of experience we were getting from them.
Let's keep moving.
No, we're not keeping moving. We're staying out of sight. I think what they might be doing is rounds, oddly enough. Yeah, they're coming this way now. Back inside, guys. Scroll, back inside. Stroll, get in here. Yeah, this is like a stealth mission with these guys. You can fight them and you can kill them and you get quite a lot of experience. But the problem we had was the amount of MP it was costing to actually fight the buggers. Is he going to turn around? Yes. But, so they do go in a circle.
Come on! On your guard!
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, we can't attack them for some reason. Because they're behind the gate. No. But I find it annoying that my magic can't go through the bars. That makes absolutely zero sense. I don't know if it's just me. Who's got a broken igniter? Ah, discards it. There we go.
How's that?
Ow, what hurt? Will you kindly stop that?
Hit him where it hurts. You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
I'm guessing they must be weak to magic. But now that they've come all the way out here, we might have equipment.
Push through.
We hit him where it hurts.
Now you see how we're getting gold experience now. It's getting us a bonus because we're doing it on the harder day. But the issue we've got, of course, is that
Perhaps we cannot see its true value.
the problem we might have here is the boss. I might not be able to do the boss. But what I might be able to do is use this as an offline grind. Oh, I think we might have found some treasure here. We did. Please be good, please be good, please be good.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Yay, a spider lily katana, which will be useful for Heisme, I believe, because Heisme is of the thief lineage. How would you like that? Increases dark attack strength as well. Excellent, you can have that. It's the kind of weapon you'll find useful. So there's a lot of sneaking between the rooms in this dungeon, which is kind of cool. And there's more rooms back here that we didn't explore. Just see if there's anything more in these side rooms. Yeah, you see there's this one here. There was also the back of the room back this way. And because of the way I've been using the magic attack, it's been getting our MP back.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Absolutely, Avian. Yeah, exactly that. We'll have to keep very aware of our surroundings. And also, because I've not found a safe spot, I can't save either. So I don't want to just rush into it, if you know what I mean. And I say I'm deliberately staying far back because I don't want them coming after us. We just found a garnet too, so that's awesome. Yeah, see, it's a good mechanic, isn't it? You've got to like think about where you've been and everywhere else, and especially with these centaurs. I now know that while you can fight them, you don't have to. So it's one of those. It's like, do you take it's a risk-reward mechanic? Do you want to fight the harder enemy and take on the reward, or do you want to be a bit more cautious, stay in the shadows, let them go by, and then take the high road of avoiding getting attacked? Because I know we could actually do some serious damage here, but I think that one...
The swords! I can feel greater power within.
Yeah, I sense that coming.
On your toes, everyone!
They might have saw us, but unfortunately for them, I was just too quick and too deadly. We dive in here. Yeah, you see what I mean?
Damn, they're onto us.
And I found a way to cheese this from a distance. Good evening, Queen. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm taking a very cowardly approach here.
Expect no quarter! Hang on!
I shall rule the battlefield. After me!
Deals extreme ice damage to one opponent.
Combine our strength.
Be frozen!
Indeed, it's not as friendly as Sacred. You're not wrong.
Ice. That's how it's done it.
I thought you hit its weakness.
Well, he can't move due to being stunned anyway, so it's fine.
Magic knife.
No.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
And because of that, we actually got the bonus.
Really. Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
They're gone.
Yes. Not as friendly as Sacred. Absolutely not, Queen. So the only issue with that particular battle was it drained our MP a bit. But, as I say, with that being able to access that extreme ice damage move caused serious bother for it. It made it somewhat of a charm. Now, yes. I believe there is a sneaky route here. And that's opened the door at the start of the dungeon. Whether we choose to use it or not is up to us. So that door's now locked. So it might be one of those, by choosing one route, you close another off kind of thing. Oh, that's annoying. That's incredibly annoying. There's an item there that I could use. Yes, evidently having access to quite decent ice magic is a very, very good strategy for beating out the enemy. That one's behind the cage, so I need to find a way to it. Enemies.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
That worked out.
We've been spotted. Oh no. Anyway.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
There's loot back here.
That should come in handy.
Ooh, Hero's
Marketing.
Fruit. Yes, please. They're useful because you can use them for your archetypes. Now that cage door means we need to find a way to sneak through it on the other side. Yeah, I thought there'd be another Minotaur here. In fact, this, ironically, I think might be a way back to the start of the dungeon. I think. Yeah, I think this is a way back to the start. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm not, we can actually quickly save our game. Ooh, now there's black mist there. That wasn't there before. That was not there before at all. It's potentially a place to grind, yes, exactly. So there is that. I mean, I'm actually in the office tomorrow, so I don't really want to technically get into any major plot stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to be doing a grind stream on that, because I know that's not the most entertaining thing to watch. Where are you? Cleric. Yeah, that's the one that's got Medica.
The power of healing.
I only want to use this very briefly, because I can literally go... Bing! And everyone's healing's back. I've just realised there was no reason for me to do that. I could have done something else that would have been even better, but, you know, doesn't matter. It's fine.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
The essence of truth, apparently, people. That's what that was saying. But anyway, how have you been getting on, Queen? Welcome to the stream. How you? I hope things have been okay for you. Now, so on Wednesday night, speaking of fantasy and RPGs, of course, we will be returning to Final Fantasy 13. It's been a while since I played that, and I'm looking forward to trying to get my teeth further into it. Even though I know that some people have criticisms of that game, I was surprisingly enjoying it.
Come on!
This is a really cowardly mentality.
Push through!
We hit him where it hurts. That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on. That worked out. Keep it up.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Now get in there. Finish him off.
I'd say that is easily one of the most cowardly mentalities you can do.
As the noble I am.
I believe he's weak to Pierce, so I could do that.
Moving to the rear. Let's get on with it.
I can just go for our extreme move again.
Let's do this.
Be frozen.
I thought you hit
Still
me.
standing.
I'll get some distance.
Thing is, because the weather is stormy, they're not getting. They don't lose a press term.
What a finale. Keep
You
it
can
up,
see that the
everyone.
experience is great. It's helping us get our experience really good.
That'll do it.
That's it, Queen, isn't it? You know, it's like, how dare you use the strat against me that I use against you? You know, that's not right.
That worked out. Keep it up.
It's like anyone who fought Caroline and Justine and had them hit an all-out attack on them to kill them. It's like, you can't kill us with an all-out attack. You're not allowed to do that. Now, due to the amount of MP that's already been used, I'm actually not going to fight these enemies. I'm going to sneak behind them and get to the skeletons.
It's like me. No, you can't. No, you can't use my strategies against me and attack me like that. That's not fair.
Looks like they found us.
That. All right. How's that?
We're weak against this. Do it again.
Yeah, stay inside. I've just seen the yellow dot coming back our way. No. There's nothing to see here. Keep walking. Goodbye.
They're onto us.
How dare you attack me?
Do it again.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
No, we can't avoid this fight. And that's okay.
Power coursing through.
Because I was gonna kill him anyway.
Worked like a charm.
See, this is actually quite effective in terms of leveling because it's quite easy to win the fights
Push through.
at this point.
Do it again.
And it means that we're able to get our MP back. Oh yeah, exactly. If you're up against a computer, do whatever it takes to win. But if you're up against another person, then no, you should have more honor and pride. Says the guy who used to deploy really cheap strategies on Soul Calibur back in the day. Let's walk wide around the ashes. We don't want to go anywhere near you. Oh, that way's blocked off. I just remembered. It's like, so all I'm trying to do here is get some money back, magic back. Because every time we're killing them at the moment, it's getting 1 MP back for Flynn. It's a long process, but it works. Because yeah, I need to find the ways into those cells, and I'm not seeing them at the moment. Yeah, there's no ways through here. Yeah, so that's the enemy we just avoided by the fight with. As I said, fight those minotaurs all day because they give fantastic experience. And I imagine that if they weren't stormy days, so you got the press turns, you'd get a lot less experience for them. But here it works a charm. No, it's not robophobic.
On your toes, everyone.
Who saw us? Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Keep it up.
I was wondering what that was about. I'm like,
You hit him right in the weak
I'm there. It's seen it. She's there. Who's seen us? I'm like, who's seen us? What are you on about? Oh, come on, if they all not bothered to respawn, that's boring.
All right.
Yes, this is Uber stealth mode, people. This must be very, very boring to watch. I do apologize profusely. Maybe I should actually just do the fight. Do what I came here for.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Yes, it did work out.
Let's push through.
Hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
As did that.
Well, if they found us, we're gonna have to fight them. There's not much I can do about it. Yeah, Hulkenberg did learn a new skill, but I'm not sure what it was, but it's still useful.
This is our chance.
Let's take the lead. We make the first move.
Yes, we make the first move this time.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Stepping back, let's make an end of it.
You can do this.
The power of ice. Really? Still standing.
Falling back. Wizard! Ice! It wasn't enough?
Ah, it's not enough to kill it. That's annoying, because we're not going to get the bonus now.
This is nothing.
Hold yourself together.
Let us clean up this mess.
You could have dealt with that. That's really quite annoying.
Some darker arts.
There we go. That'll do.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
To ever greater heights.
Yay. Right, well, because you let us down there, Hulkenberg, you can sort this out for us very quickly.
Knight!
Now, you might be thinking, why using Knight? The answer is very easy. She has an extremely cheap healing move. That is extremely cheap. Unique to the Knight class.
Magic Knight!
Meanwhile, in terms of the moves she also got access to Heavy Rush, which is medium pierce damage. That's kind of useful. We also have access to Rakakaja and Knight's Proclamation, as well as Mediline. Weak HP for recovery for all allies on the same row. So because there's a front row and a back row system, like in Final Fantasy VII, you can actually have your characters on the back row as a way to take less damage. Well, of course, you deal less damage. Oh, hello. I didn't see this earlier. Yay, we have some. We found some arm. We found something, people. I opened my eyes and I noticed something. So I didn't see any way through here, so that's okay. So I'm unsure on how to get onto that side. It would suggest it's through there somehow. So I've obviously missed it on my journeys. And because the maps don't kind of populate as you go, it can be tricky. Oh, hello. What's this? I did not see this route before. I'm seeing something from that treasure chest.
We found something.
Amazing.
Yay! Gypsum cube. That'll be one of the things for Neuros.
That...
Rarely is my curiosity piqued by something inedible, yet the stone does indeed possess a most mystifying quality.
Wait,
you think about one of those relics that Neuros was talking about? We should take it back to him and ask. As Garnica said, the stone may be some kind of relic. Neuros will know for sure. Well, that's one mystery solved. We found some very important loot. So we got to basically pay attention for these tiny little crawlways. And that's a way to get behind certain walls. So there's more to see. And it makes me wonder if some of these hidden rooms here contain what I'm looking for. So let's stay way back from the Minotaur. I will say this for this Minotaur. It's fairer than the one in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Same weakness as well. Yes. Weak to ice, just like that Minotaur.
But these Minotaurs are quite less of a bastard. Yes, I still remember the hell that was beating that boss. If you were there, you know exactly what happened. Let's stay way back in one of the corners. This is the part that's kind of annoying. You just gotta sit and wait, and it is dull. But now that it's gone, we can quickly dash behind it. That's a sealed route, so we can't go there. We're gonna have to quickly go through here.
Draw steel. Come on.
Oh dear, we've been spotted by the Minotaur as well. Just noticed them.
Hit him where it hurts.
Who do you think I am?
That worked out. Keep it up.
Come and face me. Come back here, guys.
Right in the weak spot. Good job. That worked out. Keep it up.
You can't get me from here. You're buffaloed. There's nothing you can do.
We must strike.
Now get in there. Finish him off.
Assassin. Rancor. I shall rule the battle. Stepping back. After me.
Now's the time to do it. We've lowered his defense, lowered his evasion. This gives us a much better chance.
Power of ice. Really? Still standing.
I will fight with pride. I'll get some distance. Ice.
Yay!
What a finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
And I say, as long as we can keep the MP going, that gives us loads of experience. So it helps us level up.
Even I had more to learn.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Yeah, it's kind of not what I wanted to happen, but never mind.
That worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
You managed to miss me when you had the complete initiative. How did you do that?
Watch out. We've been spotted.
We've been spotted. Oh, no. Anyway, I don't think there's anything through here. Yeah, it's just a dead end, unfortunately. Makes you wonder how anyone actually stayed in these jail cells, considering they've got all these little walk holes. And look, there's another Minotaur. I am tempted to fight it. Bugger it, come on, come find me.
Found us. Get ready, everyone.
Oh, that one hit me.
Hold our ground.
That's not ideal.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him. Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisey.
That's a very good dodge indeed. This is where things go wrong.
Some darker arts.
Now, stepping back.
What we need to do here is take as much damage as we can.
We'll combine our strengths.
Be frozen.
We can skip it if we want to, but we're not going to.
Really? Still standing.
Falling back.
Yeah, because we only did the first neutral buff. I've just realised that. But that's okay, unless...
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, I've not got enough moves. But what I can do is at least do some damage.
Freeze.
I thought you hid weakness.
I was standing too far forward.
Nice dodge.
Nice!
Fancy footwork,
Because it missed, that's actually given us a massive chance now.
Strive for. I'll run you through.
But I thought you hid it
Was a decisive blow.
Perhaps this suits me best.
It was a decisive blow, Hulkenberg.
Rancor! Mandible bearing.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's
Yeah,
make
we're
an
gonna
end.
go for the more expensive
To you
move.
now.
The power of ice.
That'll do it. Not as much experience as I would have liked, but hey ho.
What a finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself. That was the last of them.
Yeah, just as well, mate, because that did not go as well as I hoped. My little exploit backfired on me because I was just not in the right position, which is, again, it's fine. You know, if you get cocky, you get it wrong, the game can punish you. And again,
That's part of the reason I kind of like this. It's still got some of the... It's got some of the Big Brother Megaton blood in it, it must be said. Get it wrong and the game's like, oh, you've given me a chance to absolutely rinse you. I'm taking it. And I'm like, you can't do that.
Let's push through.
That worked out. Keep it up.
You can't be using my cockiness against me. That's not cricket. Because it's a JRPG, but that's not the point. Just taking a look to see if there's any more portal holes here anywhere.
That solves that.
Ah, there's some more demons that have come back here.
Avoid this fight. Stand ready.
That should do it.
The interesting thing is they came into the middle thing and they weren't there before. Makes me wonder if they do respawn. And if that's the case, you can use it as a way to get MP back, because that's one thing I do have to be cautious of. MP took a bit of a battering in that fight. Ah, I'm in the wrong room. I was like, why is it not dead? Answer, because it's not there.
Alright, how's that?
We hit it where it hurts.
As if I'm right, they'll probably randomly respawn because they were in a room that wasn't previously occupied. Which might mean... Ah, damn it. Stairs, it'll be a transition scene. If we avoid the transition scene, the Minotaurs don't come back. This is just a little bit of an experiment. I don't know if it's going to work, and if it doesn't work, then that's fine. It wouldn't make sense for it to work because the Minotaurs haven't respawned. It'd make no sense for the like regular tiny enemies to constantly respawn, but the uber dangerous guardians don't. That just doesn't make sense to me, that. Oh. This is where I miss the ability to cling to walls. You know, if you're playing Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, where you could literally sneak up against the wall and get the all-out, well, not the all-out attack, but the initiative.
Weak against this. Do it again.
Must be weak against magic. The only thing I can think of, though. I'm trying to figure out how I can get to that area that I saw earlier. Is he coming round the long way? Yes, he is. Yeah, so this part of the stream is a test of patience for you all. For that, I can only apologise. Ah, so that's where the enemy must be. The boss. That black cloud.
Let's push through.
So we don't want to engage that just yet, so I don't want to fight the boss. Why? Because I'm a snivelling, pathetic coward. That's why. I'm a coward. That's why. Well, no, I'm not a coward. I'm selective in my combat. Here we go. Found a new route, which has now got us on the other side. And hopefully... Yeah, there's no walkway there. But there are going to be enemies, which I believe are going to break out the cell now. I thought they would. And how dare you hit me? They're onto us. Oh no. Never mind. Right. Okay. So the question is, how do we get back there? Because there's no crawl space in the cell. I don't see a lever. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's not a lever, it's a pot. And there is a thing, but it's back the other way. And it would suggest it's in a cell I've already been in, but that cell wasn't there. If you look at it, it suggests it's in that cell beyond there. But I didn't see any way through when I went there last time. So we may have to go back and check that. As we are very much into the wind down part of the stream, people. So, as I say, I do apologise if this is overly dull. That's the way we came before, isn't it? Or is it? No, it can't be. Because there's the boss. Yeah, so it can't... This has to be a new route. If it isn't a new route, then... Let me quickly talk to this tooth. You gotta guard against your things or else you won't be able to avoid your weakness, he says.
On your toes, everyone! No, looks like they found us.
No, I found them. There's a difference.
Raw steel, we are spotted.
Well, that's not going to work. Just stay back behind the threshold. You can't... The axe doesn't go. And now that he's weak, we get the initiative.
Some darker arts.
That's a big move, that one.
After me! You can do this!
Be frozen! They're tenacious!
I'll get some distance. Vitus power.
It's because we're dealing with the stormy weather, unfortunately, Gallica.
Wasn't that supposed to be its weakness?
It was its weakness, but it wasn't enough to finish it.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Do not strike if you're obviously outclassed. My power swells forth.
Yay, we've now got Assassinate. Heavy physical dart damage that may kill a target. Yes, because we got the next level of Heismay's tree available, Queen, which accesses the Assassin link. Yeah, I thought this was the way it had already been. As soon as I saw the tooth and the way he was behaving, I thought, I'm sure I've already been through here. So that's another set of cells that I've not got through. But it appears to be, from what I can see, where the Minotaur's strolling round. So let's go and see if I can find that. Because I might have time to do that before coming back for the end of the streams. I need to get to a save point. That's what I need to do. This is where we have to sneak behind 2 Minotaurs, which is not ideal, to say the least. So I like this mechanic where you have these Tomb Guardians. I don't know if they're here normally, but it's still pretty awesome. And again, there's a good risk-reward mechanic, because we've been getting as much as 500 experience a battle, which is a lot. It's a huge amount for one battle. Sometimes we get as low as 7 experience, and some are getting 500. You can't argue with that. Of course, it's a challenge.
That worked like a charm.
Yep, waited for him to come to me, and that was the end of that one. Same here, we don't want to get spotted by the Minotaur.
Noticed us.
Me, don't bother me.
Alright, how's that?
That word hurts!
Let's keep moving. Come on!
We're weak against this! Do it again!
Yes, they are weak against it, and that's their problem. So we'll hide back here. Let the fog cover us up. Hello, where did you come from? I just saw the yellow dot on the last second on the map. I'm like, what the hell? You're not allowed to hide and sneak attack me. You're not allowed to be stealthy. Since when has that been allowed, game?
That solves that.
Only if we don't get seen, Flint. So let's hide way back here, way out of his line of sight. It didn't see us because we were standing still directly opposite it. It had no idea we were there. Yeah, it suggested it was back here.
All right.
Blades at the ready.
Everyone all right?
And it is back here. I found it.
Nice find. Looks like
The
it could be
Matter
useful.
Break Hammer, whatever that does. We've also had a couple of skeletons spawn nearby, but there's no major concerns there. You know when you start wandering around in circles and you're not quite sure where you're going? That's what I just started to do.
All right. How's that?
That worked out! Keep it up! Oh, right! We hit him where it hurts! That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on!
Right, don't you dare attack me. Ah! There's a Minotaur with some army there. So for that one, we can't sneak. Oh, no. We got to be careful here. I think this is a new area. Which is fine, but I don't want to explore it right now. I want to get myself ready to leave. Come on.
That solves that.
Not yet, it doesn't. There you go. Let's make a break for the stars. Let's go back the way we came. First, what's back here? Ah, yep, so I found a new loot area. Okay. Right. Now that we know that, what we're going to try to do is make it back to the main entrance. Which I believe is right here. Yes, it is. So, what we will do... nope, no, that's not what I wanted. We're going to do a quick save on another slot. We'll go down here. That'll do it. So, with that in mind, we have managed to safeguard some fantasy, and we've now given ourselves an opportunity to maybe get a few levels in offline so that we can come back and carry on, as we are 6 days away from Lewis's soiree. So hopefully on the next stream for this next week, we'll be able to get into the next major event. But we're going to be back on Wednesday evening at 8 PM GMT when we pick up Final Fantasy 13. And then on Friday, we will continue to protect Estelle from all the mean comments people say about her as we pick up Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And these dungeons in the storms do not F about.